Everyone, please be seated. Raise your chair. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Especially to you, ma'am. Morning. So, before we start, please stand up. Please pray. So, this So, good morning once again.
Good morning.
I will be discussing the module 3. So, the code of ethics for professional teachers, his, her, person, professional, and also business. So, Miss Abaw, read the introduction.
Since the teacher's work is not confined merely to the development of certain pedagogical skills and abilities, encompassed by the teaching of the 3 R's, but also includes the development of desirable habits and attitudes that go into the formation of character. This module covers the code of ethics for professional teachers with respect to his or her development as a person, profession, and his or her business.
Thank you, Miss Abaw. So, to make it simple, the teacher's work or responsibility is not solely focused on developing the 3 R's of our students. So, sa itong 3 R's?
Reading, writing,
But also developing the skills and capabilities and also the desirable habits and attitudes. So, sa mga desirable attitudes.
Reading, writing.
So, respectful, honesty, so basically, integrity. Diba? Next.
Look.
The code of ethics. Miss Sibyal. Read.
Code of ethics. A code of ethics for teachers is like a set of rules that guide their behavior and decision making. It's about doing what's right, not just for themselves, but for their students, their profession, and the community. It's about being a role model and creating a positive learning environment.
So, to make it simple, code of ethics for professional teacher is just a guide to help them make ethical decision and also act in a way that benefits the student and also your profession and community. So our topics for today is the teacher and the profession, person and business. So the teacher and the profession. So focus on student, Mr. Ed. Read.
This section emphasizes the teacher's primary responsibility is to their student. He should always put the student's well-being and learning first. This means creating a safe and inclusive classroom, making sure all students have equal opportunities, and acting with integrity.
So basically, the teachers as a profession, the primary responsibility of a teacher is to put first the student, their learnings and also developing their capabilities and also their well-being. So as for that, so ensuring that they are feel welcome and also providing inclusive, safe and inclusive learning environment. So, in order for us future educators to create safe and inclusive environment, no, we should ensure that they feel safe and also we provide them equal opportunities para dili unfair bitaw sa tanan na inclusive sa learning environment, and also ensuring their well-being and putting first their learning development. See. Ay, sorry, napalay. So, professional growth, Mr. Bukod.
Professional growth. Teachers are expected to keep learning and improving their skills. This includes staying up to date in new research and techniques, seeking guidance from others, and collaborating with colleagues.
Idea. Thank you, Mr. Bukod. So, to make it simple, teachers should not solely focus on developing the students' learning capabilities and skills, but also developing their teaching methods and teaching skills in order to meet the demands and needs of the modern learners. Kaya in my previous report, napagingon niya na not all students are the same sa kanina year sa previous year. Kaya lahi-lahi lang yun ang learning diversity. So in order for you to effectively impart your lessons, dapat mo i-develop po ang imong strategy or pedagogy. Diba? So respect for the profession is Bukid and Larry.
Teachers should be proud of their profession and act in ways that uphold its reputation. This means being ethical in their profession, advocating for students and teachers' rights, and maintaining high standards of conduct.
So, may idea. Mr. Sharma.
So respect for profession. So should be teachers. So bisan sa dili sa teacher na kamo pumunta ng teacher educators, mga teacher to go dili ng teacher lang. So which means dapat kuan maakta sa profession na ako din ang repetition nila. Eh kuan diba? Yung educators na lang. So which means na kay ethics o mga profession. So yung advocate ng mga students, sila ang students pati mga teachers na yan yung hatong na magpamili. Pag-set ito rin ang standards.
Thank you for that. So basically, as a teacher, we should act in a way what a professional teacher would act. So, according to Mr. Shano, abiding the code of ethics as professional teacher. No. So we should respect our profession as a professional teacher. So let's proceed to the teacher as a person. This is Sigyan. Can you read?
Integrity matters. Teachers are expected to be honest and trustworthy, both in their personal and professional lives. This means being respectful of others, avoiding conflicts of interest, and maintaining appropriate boundaries with students.
Media.
So, as a future educator, teachers are always have to instill their heart and mind that integrity matters. You do all the good things, not for your own sake, but for the sake of the community and inside the school. That even if no one was watching, you have to do the best for all of us.
Thank you for that. So, integrity matters. So, why we should act integrity inside our classroom?
Ikaw man ang
So,
role
as a teacher,
model.
we are considered as
Role model.
So, kung sa'y makita sa estudyante na may possibility na
Sundugon sa
masunod nila ang atong actions. Masundog nila ang atong actions. That's why we should act. That's why integrity matters when you are a professional teacher. Sabi, professional image. Mr. Dihande, please read.
Professional image. Teachers should dress and behave in a way that reflects the seriousness and importance of their role. This means being positive and supportive, avoiding inappropriate behavior, and seeking a good example for students.
Maybe.
So, amo na rin ito na yung estudyante na nakita ang role model.
Yes.
So, what we act, ang rin sa iyo makita, maka-cancel ito, maka-impact sa ito.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Dihande. So, according to Mr. Dihande, so, kagani kanina, we are considered as role model. So what we behave, what we act, what we dress, so what we wear, no? Ay possibility na ma-influence na sa atong learners. So sometimes, what we see to our students is the reflection of how we handle them and how we handle ourselves. Tama. So, professional beliefs and the classroom. Miss, my friend, Miss Reed. Ay, kung ano na ito ka no? Ewan ka? Ako klaro ni mo? Okay na. Miss Rizalian, Reed.
Personal beliefs in the classroom. Teachers should be aware that their personal beliefs should not interfere with their duty to provide fair and biased education to all students. They should be open-minded and respectful of diverse perspectives.
I believe you have any idea.
So,
Yeah.
as nakala siya sa aming topic, which is religious belief. So, as a teacher, you have your own belief and don't use your belief to politicize your students. You don't have the right to
Yes.
force your students to follow your belief in life. If you want, give them a freedom.
So, thank you for that, for your additional information. So, personal beliefs and the classroom. So, as a teacher, we should not be subjective. No, dili lang akong kaugalingon atong sundon or atong nauna atong sundon. Dapat kanang pati ko atong students. So, respeto. In order to create an unbiased and fair environment. Tama?
Yes.
See. So the last topic will be the teacher and business. So financial responsibility. Example. Financial responsibility. Lagi ba tulog lagi?
Teachers should use resources wisely and avoid any actions that could benefit them financially at the expense of the school's students. They should be transparent about the financial dealings related to teaching.
Ina idea, opinion.
So in my opinion, we should always refer to the articles which is about the teachers and the state. So dapat in your school, you should be capable of something, especially when using the school resources, so that the students would not allow or involve which is wrong doings, because wrongdoings can influence your students specifically because you are a professional teachers.
Tama. So, give us no example, no? Kuha nila example sa financial responsibility. So, other than that, so as a teacher, we should use these school resources wisely. So, we should avoid the act that would benefit us. So, we should avoid any financial expenses that that's only benefit us, not for our students. Like for example, so in high school, I have a ako yung bata na kari. So, ang maestra na mo is nagpamot siya para sa electric fan. So, pagkahuman na magkamot-amot, so, ning graduate na lamang may wak pagit kaabot na wak pagit ni na tawaran ng electric fan. Niya, aga mong ceiling is guba bitaw sa taas niya, root out, same ba nagkuhan, nakakainit yun. So, you should, as a professional teacher, so you should avoid kanang may nanakaas. Mas hindi pang netra to, sige, let's proceed. Professional relationship. Miss Maningdo. Miss
The
Lee.
professional relationship. So teachers should maintain professional boundaries with colleagues, parents, and community members. This means avoiding inappropriate relationships with students or their families and communicating respectfully with everyone. everyone. So the best example is, ikaw as teacher, for example, last na rin mo yung student, dapat you have that integrity of yours nga, maestra dun ka, and dili forget kanang pagmangkunin mo or igagawin mo, pag kuan ko, yung mga graduate nga, so dapat nado kayo degree.
Yes. So other than, thank you for that opinion. So other for kanang business related nga mga financial, napod tayo ginatawag na business in person. So atong engagement sa relationship niya. So tama tong gingon ni Mama Linggo no na dapat naantay dun kanang relationship sa ubang tao. We have a good professional relationship sa especially sa mga colleagues and also sa community. Kay it will contradict to your profession o kay kaning conflict bitaw in relationship sa ubang tao. Okay, let's proceed. Nakasabot na ba sa the teacher and the business? Sige, proceed. So, let's proceed to Article 4, a teacher and a profession. So, Section 1, every teacher shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession and shall manifest genuine pride in teaching as a noble calling. So, ini idea, Section 1. Section 1, idea. So, as a teacher, we should consider our profession as a noble calling. Ano man? Ano man? Sige, stand up.
So we need to kanang nata integrity in terms of teaching is a noblest profession because kung asa ito ang mga teachers, mga transparency, mabuhay din na karan. Teacher po.
Tama, no? So, other than that, so we are molding students. We are not just molding students. We are molding the future of our society. Kunang we should consider our profession or our course as noble calling. Dili lang, basta-basta lang, no? Yes. No teacher, dili ma-develop ang ating society. So, kasabot na sa section 1. So, marathon. Thank you.